This is Esi Benedict with FlippingMom.com. I am so excited to bring you part 2 of MustKnowInvesting.com series, The Best and Brightest Women in Real Estate Investing. Patrick would like me to talk about how I got started wholesaling real estate, my very first wholesale deal, advice I have for new investors, and I also do have a special giveaway I think you would absolutely love. I actually first heard about wholesaling real estate December of last year when my daughter was at a hospital. One night while she was asleep, I had this book I took with me to the hospital called Think and Grow Rich. I picked it up and read the first few chapters, and I gotta tell you, my life has changed since reading that book. February of this year, I closed my first deal, and within 2 months, I closed 4 properties, and it's just increased every month since then. The best part of wholesaling real estate is that I have the luxury to be able to stay home with my daughters, 2.5 and 1-year-old, and that has just worked out so great for me and my family. My first wholesale deal was actually a surprise. I had gotten several leads before, and it didn't work out. So this particular deal, I wasn't sure what to expect. Before I went out there, I did a lot of research. I found out how much houses were selling in the area, and I had a rough idea how much I was going to offer on the property. So I went out, did a walkthrough of the property. It's a pretty house. It's a 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2-car garage. It didn't need any work really, maybe cosmetics like paint, but it was a really nice house. The homeowner was getting married and he needed some money for his wedding, so he was very motivated to sell and move in with his fiancée. So after doing the walkthrough, I told him I was going to offer $12,000 for the house. He wasn't too happy with that price. He countered at about $20,000, and I told him I was going to go up to $14,000, but that was going to be my highest offer. It wasn't that simple, guys. It was a lot of back and forth, but eventually he just looked at me and said, well, I have to get back with you on that. I'm not sure I really want to go that low, but I will contact. So that day, right before I went to bed, I checked my email, and I got an email from him. I opened it, and he said that he was going to accept my offer. So I was elated. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was so excited, and I was so ready to sell this house and get it over with. Finding a buyer on this property was actually a challenge. It was a pretty house, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage. It was like a landlord's dream to just get a tenant in there and start making money. But it was difficult. I didn't have a buyer's list, and I knew I had sold furniture and other household items on Craigslist, and it was great for me. But I've never sold a house on Craigslist, but I've heard that you could sell property on Craigslist. I listed it on Craigslist, and I did get some calls, but there were no takers. Nobody was really interested, and those that were interested were looking for a much lower price. Well, 2 weeks later, I got a call from a fellow wholesaler who I had come in contact with over the weeks, and she had a buyer through a realtor that was interested in purchasing houses in the area. So we set up a time to meet with the guy, and he did a walkthrough of the property. I was actually there, and he loved it, and the same day he signed the contract right away, and we were set to close the following week. So within 3 weeks of getting this property, we were able to get it on the contract and close on the house. He purchased it for $19,000, so that was a nice $5,000 profit that I shared with the wholesaler that found the buyer. My advice for new investors is, once you decide on what area of real estate you're interested in, whether it's commercial, residential, wholesaling, being a landlord, whatever it might be, once you decide on that, spend some time doing a lot of research, find as much information as you can about the property, and just take action. You just have to take the leap of faith and do it. You also always have to remember that if you don't take action, you won't get any leads. And no leads means no deals. No deals means no buyers. No buyers means no closing, and no closing means no check. So in order to get a check wholesaling properties, you need to take action. Also, don't give up. Be persistent. You're going to meet several roadblocks along the way. Deals are going to fall apart. So-called deals are not going to work out the way you want them to. But only those that keep going, that keep pressing on, and learn from their experiences are actually going to succeed. Find a local wholesaler that can help you with at least your first few deals. You're going to learn so much more than you do reading courses or books and and researching online, stuff like that. So I'm excited to share with you 10 tools that I use in my business wholesaling property every single day, and I hope it works for your business also. As a bonus, I'm going to include my yellow letter that I send to buyers that gets my phones ringing off the hook. So the first 20 people that leave a comment below on this blog are going to get my exclusive yellow letter to buyers. It was a hit when I had it on my website, and I'm willing to give it away again to the first 20 people that leave a comment. That's it for now, guys. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me and I'll be happy to answer. And I hope you have a great week.